We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Isotopes and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Benito Santiago stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Hendricks is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
You know, it's funny. The first two strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santiago ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
To the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Gets through into center field, base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Morgan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
That is it. The first baseman.
Digging in now, Joe Torre. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Indiana is out in front here, 2-0. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Into the box now, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Griffey's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit hard to the right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, George Brett. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hannes Wagner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Patrick Corbin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And they get the double play at third.
The batter, the left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Striding in, Ken Griffey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Indiana is on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benito Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes Kingman. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Pierre. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joe Torre. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming to the plate now, George Brett, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Honus Wagner, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 46.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And the runner back easily. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
The 3-2 pitch is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Griffey. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Indiana is out in front 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Benito Santiago.
The catcher, Benito Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
High and deep to right center. Judge is going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Deaver. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back up where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Brandon Waddell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Joe Torre, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Torre is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Behind 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he pops it up. Correa ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So now to the plate, Hannes Wagner. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Scrambling back to third, he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So striding forward now, Patrick Corbin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes lead it 5-0. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Andrew. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared right back over the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Riding in once again, Benito Santiago. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And there's a base hit on the line.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Keston Hiura is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Keston Hiura.
And that misses for ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 9. Whoa. Pierre.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Pierre. No hits to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The second baseman.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
To second for 1, back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Thomas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. Brett has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bummer, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Kingman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5.
So stepping in, George Brett trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Hannes Wagner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hannes Wagner.
He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder of the third, Ken Griffey.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Alomar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Benito Santiago, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Santiago is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2-1 to count. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. On the ground to third. Brett is there for it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Torrey is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Kyle Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 15, Kyle Seager.
Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Keith Folk enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Jones. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Bullet back up the middle. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Making his way to the plate, Joe Morgan, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes Kingman. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Folk, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Into the box, Juan Pierre. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Roberto.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Number 35, Frank Thomas.
Stepping in, Frank Thomas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Isotopes have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Isotopes host road win number 40 on the year. Patrick Corbin earned his 9th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.